Hello and welcome to the last episode of our Bernie Goodwin Memorial Zone. So, what I did was I essentially just waited. It's literally all I did. You can see that a lot of the habitats are pretty much empty now. Because almost all of the animals are dead. Sadly, like this guy's about to die too, but like I've usually already restocked, as you can see here, so like all I have to do is go like this. And then I can send them into the habitats where the adults have died out. And as you've seen, you know, like it's not necessary everywhere, but I did make sure that I could switch out all the animals if necessary. However, what we're going to do now is we're going to place the Himalayan brown bear and the Siberian tiger. And then we'll probably have to work a little on making them happy. And then we should be fine. Just make sure that these are all assigned as work zones. There we go. Okay. Took about like half an hour probably at max speed to get all of that done. How did I get all of the 5-star animals? It just happened. I didn't really do anything. Like, I'm being honest over here, I didn't do anything. That just happened by itself. Thankfully. Let's just check out what barriers we need. Can you please go around that corner? Thank you. Well, either way, I'm just gonna go for this one, and I'll make it like 3 meters high. Cool. Oh, did I just make all of the glass? That's fine. Maybe a full glass so that the animals can see each other. Why not? Nothing wrong with that, right? Same thing to this one. Raise it up to roughly the same height. Make a brick. Make the front see-through. As in, put in one-way glass. Just so that the animals can't escape the second we put them in their habitat. Because that might happen. Right, so this is the bongos that I'm currently restocking. With some bongos of our own. These are all high-stat bongos. So, you know, they'd make a great group for breeding now. Not that we still need them for that purpose, but if we did, we'd have them. You will see that the Nyalas have also sort of died out. And you'll also see that we have a lot of visitors. Like, a lot of visitors. I got an new male Gamsbok as well just now. Stuff like that. And there we go. That's it.
You know, I was thinking that after I'd had a rest, I'd get back into the zoo building business. But now I've seen firsthand how well Emma's handling it. I think I might retire instead. Well, maybe not just yet. Congratulations. I knew you were good, but I never could have imagined how good.
We've done it! The state government has stepped in and shut down his zoo. All of the animals are being rehomed as I speak. They won't suffer at Mr. Meyer's hand any longer. And the details are already all over the news. With the amount of
Oh, Emma.
no one will ever let him open a zoo again. Anywhere. His reputation is in complete tatters. I can't believe it's over. Now, I know. I've always been a bit more big picture than my father. More concerned about saving the entire planet than the individual animals on it. But this whole experience has really taught me the value of balancing the needs of both. One thing's for sure. It's a job that never truly ends. We might have gotten rid of Mr. Myers, but there's plenty more work for all of us to do. And there's nobody I'd rather do it with than you.
Alright, so that's it. That's the end of the scenarios in the base game. Oh, they look so happy. Let me take a screenshot of these happy little bears here while I'm talking. As announced before, I will be playing all of the hard modes in streams, live streams, and I will be playing the scenarios that are in the expansion pack as well, so those will come soon. And yeah. So it's definitely been the zoo I spent the most time on. A lot of it is planning. And, you know, I could finish these 2 habitats and do some more stuff, spend some more time on the game. But I think I'm gonna just leave this as our final score. As the end of this. Essentially all of this just, you know, resolves itself if you just spend some time on it. And we get this quaint little zoo. That's, I mean, pretty small, but it works. It works. That's all that really matters, right? In the end, that's all that matters. And Mr. Myers, that one's gone too, which is very, very helpful. Anyways, that's it for today. I'm sorry that there's just this really, really short episode, but well, I didn't want to have all of me just running around and placing animals in it. But I suppose we could actually just finish decorating these habitats since we have some free time anyways. We need a vet on this one because it's injured. Okay, so Viva is fine. So let's start with you. You know, just fix up the terrain a little. Make the animals a little happier. See what we can do, essentially. Like, there's so much more grass. There shouldn't be any more grass on this map, but there apparently is. And I don't know where. I know that I'm making this whole terrain rock and that I shouldn't, but I'm just trying to get rid of the long grass right now. It is apparently somewhere here. There we go. Definitely gonna use some short grass. There we go. On whom? Oh yeah, just on the bear, that's fine. And she's hurt as well. We should get a vet for that too. And our male Nyala died. Yeah, like as I said, we essentially played through the lifespan of these animals. So keep that in mind. That, you know, you make sure that you don't spend all of your money on animals because, or like on one expensive animal, because you might have to restock. Essentially. And if you try to replace animals and, you know, like you can't get any at that moment, you are down an animal. That's just what it is. It isn't very useful because, you know, the game cares a lot about you having enough animals. And about all of your animals being happy. There we go. Now we need some plants for this guy, which is Asian. And put in tiger. So yeah, for those of you who are interested in suffering, you can join me for the live streams. I won't be doing the franchise mode, career mode, campaign mode, whatever you want to call it, every single time, just because I have a life. And those usually take a while. But I will stream them from time to time. Because, you know, I have to get that achievement. My heart just tells me that I have to. Can you stop dying and getting sick and dying and getting sick and all of that? Listeriosis, really. I was just trying to... Oh. See, that's what happens when you try to do something. But, yeah. This is essentially the zoo that I finished with. Make sure you plan what animals you want in this. As you might have realized, it's a bit of a tricky thing if you want to have too many animals that need a lot of space, because you won't be able to fit them in here. I was going like really, really low on the things that I, let us say, only needed for looks. You know, as in decoration or self-building, so that, you know, like anything I could limit, I was trying to limit as much as possible. Now I spray out the snow a little. Yeah, the game doesn't allow me to do that, and then I need more of everything that's not long grass. A lot of animals just don't like the idea of long grass, and I understand it. But the act of removing it is always so tedious. And where is there any long grass left? But, you know. Yeah, 1 second, what's going on? Staff can't find space, I don't care. I'm building an animal habitat. Go away. Himalayan brown bear. Yeah. I was also considering doing a bear-only zoo. Like, you know, like species-relevant zoos. So, a zoo specifically for cats. A zoo specifically for bears, whatever. So if you're still here and if you're still listening to me, if you didn't leave the moment I said I was done, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I'd love to hear your opinion on, you know, any species you'd like to see that being done for. There's not a lot of species at the moment that have many variants, I suppose. You know, there's cats, there's bears, there's monkeys. And then there's, you know, like typical like ungulates and whatnot, but I don't know about those. Okay, there we go. That is our finished habitats in this zoo. Took some extra time, but now we've got a pretty happy functional zoo with 20 habitats in a tiny space. And that's gonna be it from me. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed all of the scenarios we've taken a look at so far, even if some of them were very, very painful to play. And I'll see you next time in the zoos in the career mode from the Arctic Pack.